Hi, so it would seem that today was a day for adventure. We started out at Bala Lake, had a lovely afternoon at Bala Lake, watching the kids doing the water sports, people watching, walking their dogs, just chilling out. And Martin decided to treat me to fish and chips from town, so that's great. We got in the car, went and bought fish and chips. Our park up was only a mile down the road, so no problem. We got to where we thought we were parking up and there was roadworks and the car park was being used for all the trucks and stuff, so we couldn't park there. Went on to park for the night. Oh, there's loads of options around here. We just keep going around the lake and there's about 5 or 6 different places? Yeah. Well, I'll tell you what, some of them you wouldn't park a kid's scooter in, let alone a flipping 7.4 metre motorhome.
A lot of them were just passing places. They weren't parking spots.
No.
Some people's idea of a parking place is not suitable.
It's not safe even.
Especially not for a large motorhome.
No, so we kept on going and I found this place. Well, Martin found this place and said, yep, that's where we want to go. Went on, parked for night, pressed the button, did the itinerary. There was no postcode, so we couldn't put it in the main sat nav. Oh, no problem. We started going up these mountain roads and I'm thinking, something's not right here. Couldn't turn around. Single track for, 8 miles?
Yeah, it seemed like forever.
It was about 8 miles. It took us forever. We then came across this chap towing some sheep, and he's like, "Oh, you're not going up the pass in that, are you?" We're like, "Pass?
At this time of night?"
Yeah.
I was like, "I don't want to go up any pass, please." No. He was like, "No, you don't. You He said, "Where are you trying to get to?" I said, "Just somewhere." We were trying to find a place to stay, and he said, "Oh, well, you can stay at mine. Just park behind." Just carry on down here, turn right, park behind the caravan. But we couldn't find it. It was a tiny little narrow track and it was a bit muddy and I didn't want to get stuck, so we carried on a little bit. Big mistake.
Big mistake. Yeah, we come to a hairpin bend,
like a hairpin bend on the hill,
and then literally round you get the hairpin bend, it just went whoop. We're like, we're never getting up there.
We're not
and it was already the hairpin bend was already up quite a big hill, wasn't it?
Yeah, so it was just impassable. Probably impassable in any weather.
Let alone in driving rain in the middle of the night and icy winds. So bless them, Martin tried to turn the wagon round, but it wasn't having it. It wasn't getting the traction on it. It just was
way too steep to reverse up it and then turn the vehicle round. So
the only way forward was to go backwards.
Reverse up a single track lane.
We had about a foot either side, just over a mile I reckon it was. There were two bridges with stone walls. It was windy as and there were tree stumps poking out, and I mean, given that emotions were already very high, I think we did really, really well. We didn't get cross with each other. We raised our voices once or twice, but we didn't get cross with each other, which I think
I couldn't hear you, even when you were raising yours when you were outside.
So I'm in the van and I'm trying to sort of twist my head backwards and sort of shout to him about my side, your side, whatever, and I'm totally contorted and in so much pain. I've got this icy wind on my face, driving rain. I'm trying to tell him which way to go and I can't actually bloody see because there's so much rain in my face.
So it was a good evening. We had a lovely time, didn't we?
We finally managed. I mean, I don't know how we managed to turn it round. We finally managed to turn this van round. I mean, literally
in somebody's driveway.
I have got no idea how you did that. There was just no turning space.
It was a 5-point turn in somebody's driveway.
There was just. I don't know how you did that without getting us stuck. So really, really well done. So we wound our way back down the hill thinking we'll just stop anywhere, and there's nowhere to stop.
Nowhere.
Yeah, we're just thinking, I don't care, we'll just stop anywhere. We are in a car park in a small town somewhere. It's a free car park, which is just as well because we're taking up about 5 spaces.
It's not great.
Almost abandoned in the middle of the car park, but we just got to the point of not really caring. So we were actually on the road for about 3 hours in the end. The dogs were amazing. It's now about 9:45.
Yeah. Is this going to be in video on its own?
I think so.
Right, okay. We should probably wrap it up now.
We should probably wrap it up now. Yeah. Eventful night, but there we go.
Yeah, well, I don't want to repeat it.
No, we won't be doing that again. just after 7 AM. We are up, dressed and moved on. Currently in a Tesco's car park. We were delightfully woken up by, camera's on you by the way. We were delightfully woken up by, what was it we were woken up by, Mark?
Shouty woman from Llandrindod Wells.
Yeah, like
beautiful lake. It's all quiet and peaceful, and there's ducks and geese doing their thing, and then a shouty woman comes along, disturbing the peace.
He was really ranting right now. It's like, I'm not going to rant on camera. We're going to grab a little bit of shopping, have a coffee, and then today we're moving on to the Brecon Beacons. Look at that. Get out of the road, guys.
Yeah, this is a great road, isn't it?
Before 520.
Between Llandrindod Wells and Brecon. Lovely.
Gorgeous road.
They're all up and down hills, and now we're up the top. Yeah, really nice drive.
But it's good roads as well, isn't it? Mostly,
it's passable.
there's very little single track. There was one 25% hill.
Yeah, but it's not that bad.
But our little poly bear managed it, no worries.
So today we've spent the day at Brecon. The weather's been pretty foul all day, you know, really windy and rainy, but it was about 6 o'clock in the evening and it's brightened up a bit now, so we've just been for a walk along the river with the dogs. It's very nice, very pretty.
We've arrived at Henrik Falls after a really lovely journey through the Brecon Beacons. It's Friendly Friday, so we had lots of waves on the way and lots of laughs, which was good. I think we absolutely made a bus driver's day, which is always good fun. Now we pulled up at the Falls car park. It's going to be a challenge. It's only supposedly 700 metres from car park to a good view of the falls, but it's quite steep. So we're going to see how we do. I'm going to do my best, going to give it my all, going to take my time, but yeah, it's a falls that you can actually walk under, so I think it's going to really be worth it.
You don't want to walk under them. Maybe behind.
Behind, well whatever, you know what I mean.
I want you to walk under them.
I'll dunk you in them.
That'd be good to see. Well, they weren't joking when they said it was a steep pathway. Yes. But it's only 750 metres.
Unfortunately, Max refused the steep steps. I did offer to wait with him because I'm also really struggling. But after the massive steep hill we just came down, Martin was adamant that I wasn't going to miss out on these falls. So bless him, he's taken Max all the way back. Then he's got to come all the way back down the steep slope again to meet me and then go back again. I've got the best husband in the world. He's amazing. I could easily just stopped with Max and he could have gone and got the pictures and I could have seen the pictures, but bless him, he says I've made this much effort. I deserve to see the falls. We made it. How beautiful is that? Look at that. Llandrindod Falls. Man is mad. You can see through these kids. You can see that's Martin all the way down there. If I zoom in, I got canes and dogs and God knows what. Look at that. Behind the waterfall. That's stunning. We can zoom in a bit more. Wow, look at that. Following in the footsteps of Batman, eh? That's awesome. Look at that. Love the grids. More God love April, 4 seasons in 1 hour. We were roasting hot about an hour ago, Saturday doors and windows open, and now we have, I say it's snow, Mike says it's sleet.
It's hail, really.
But it just splats on the windscreen, it's too soft for hail.
It's
Lumps of ice, that would do, wouldn't it?
It is lumps of ice.
It is
Yeah.
lumps of ice. So it's neither hail, sleet or anything, it's a cross between it all. Good morning, guys. Look at that. Outside the bedroom window. Today is Saturday and we are on a fairly newly approved air. Very nice, very basic. We've stayed on worse campsites, to be fair. And it's, I just thought I'd give you a bit of a look around. So in front of us we have the new inn, very lovely traditional pub with some fantastic homemade food, loads and loads of sheep in the background. It's absolutely beautiful. We were watching the lambs playing last night, which was lovely. We got some chickens in the keep over there, tent campers there, and our little van there. So there are 5 pitches. All very basic. You can have hookup if you want, £7 a person plus £5 for electric. Obviously the cost of electric's gone through the roof, so what might have been like £2 before is obviously now a lot more expensive. And in here we've got the waste units and the bins, a couple of toilets there and one for emptying cassettes. Couple of benches around. It's very basic, but it's very, very beautiful. Valleys for as far as you can see. Yeah, look, does look really dry. You'd think it was midsummer with the landscape here at the minute, actually. Wales is so beautiful. Oh, look at that. Oh, it's so pretty. Wow. Proper valleys, that is.
Prepare to arrive at your destination.
What's
after
oh
half a
dear?
mile.
Oh, no way.
It's very steep.
We are not. No, babe. And here we go again. Why do you have the knack of finding all the most scary routes going?
It's not too difficult in Wales, there's loads of them.
Oh my jeez. He's bloody loving it. Look at that grin.
What I love is there wasn't even a warning that there may be a steep hill here, let alone a hairpin.
300 yards.
We're just going down this side. Yeah, but I mean, look at that beast there. I mean, we're not going that way, but if we're in a valley, then surely we've got to go. Oh.
I'm purposely gonna let him.
Oh, there's someone coming. Okay.
I think he might. I don't know if he'll get round. Will you?
Well, there's 3 of them. I bloody hope so.
Yeah.
Yeah. And if he can get round,
Yeah.
Mercedes can get round.
Good lad, you will. You will get round. Right. So now I have to do a little bit of rat tracking.
I might need to.
Right.
Ah!
No, hang on.
Backwards. Backward.
What do I go backwards for?
Ah!
We got to go down the hill.
Jesus!
As long as we can get past the side.
Oh.
Clean pants, please.
Yes!
You've
Oh.
reached your destination.
Reached our destination. You're having a bloody laugh.
Oh, I thought that was a junction on there. It wasn't, it was a hairpin.
I mean, it's only 2 miles. Let's just go.
Oh yeah, this was the one that said not suitable for any vehicle. No, it's not really. Just kidding.
Well, I do hope I find this amusing to watch back, because I'm not very amused right now. It's not funny, do not laugh. Gosh, that's narrow. Well, if we're off the cattle grid, that might mean we're getting back into civilization. Then again, maybe not. Okay, we've got some sat nav now, so we can actually have a look where we're going. Our last evening in Wales and another fun adventure trying to get here. The sat nav just played silly bees with us again, so much so that we've just reset it to the next size up wagon, because literally, I mean, how wide's our van? 7 foot, 7 foot or so, yeah. And literally, I think we've probably just trashed paintwork down both sides. Yeah, just like holly bushes and twigs coming in, and at one point we had to reverse and had to keep like bouncing head back in the window so I wasn't attacked by the overhanging bushes. But anyway, we were trying to get back down to a main road and we found this lovely picnic site, so I think this is where we are going to stay for the night. It's rather lovely. So we have the van there, and these are little barbecues and lots of benches. There's a barbecue down there still smoking, obviously been used today. And then we get the man, bit stressed right now, bless him. Listen to those birds and those sheep. Really come to love the sound of sheep. But yeah, I think this will do us for tonight. There's the Maxi Bear having a chill, and Madam's racing around somewhere. Bye Wales, thank you. It's been a blast. Last 6 weeks have been a lot of fun. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to hit the thumbs up and subscribe to our channel if you'd like to see more of our adventures. Next up, we head up to Scotland for a 4-month tour. We'll see you then.